students learn how to play the tune Giant Steps. They'll learn to play through those changes, or they memorize Coltrane solo. But there's always something missing, is not the notes, but the inflections, the tone, the intention. Now, if you go back to YouTube and check out Joe Lovano and Frank Tiberi playing Giant Steps with Woody Herman's band in the 70s or early 80s.
Yeah. No, 1976, 77.
Okay, I mean that's a track to deal with, because it's like there's a lot.
I was trying to deal with it at the moment.
I think you did. But talk about that. I mean, you guys are fierce on stage, playing against each other on those changes. And it's totally musical, and it's totally happening, and it's exciting, and it's expressive. Maybe if Coltrane would have continued to play that song, he would have liked your approach as well.
Well, you know, that the study of thirds, intermodulations, the study of the cycle of fourths, fifths, the combination of those things, you know, I really learned firsthand from playing with Frank Tiberi, who was a contemporary of Coltrane's from Philadelphia, and heard him many times, and studied those sequences in all keys, and he played on those changes in such a beautiful melodic way. He didn't play phrases that Coltrane played from that recording, Giant Steps, you know. He played very melodic and free through those harmonies, you know. And I learned so much listening to Frank and playing with him and trying to shape a duet dialogue together, the way we used to play on that. Of course, we played separate solos too, but there was a moment within each performance of that where we would play trio with the drums, two tenors and drums, and flow through the tune, you know, and to try to listen and hear some things, you know. So I learned how to maneuver through those harmonies and try to play, like, let's say, within one octave, and twist and turn inside those different key changes in one chorus, and move that small area around. And that's from listening to piano players and watching piano players play, not only within a rhythm section, but a solo piano. The way they would accompany themselves and play the bass and voice out the harmonies and play melodies. Those three things swirling around each other. That study, like I was speaking about before, about developing on the saxophone like that, is coming from piano, you know. Even though I don't sit down and play it like that on piano, I try to do that on my horn, you know, from listening to piano. But